Hello. Today I'm going to show you how we can create a route in Thermal Studio, attach reference images, upload it to our camera, conduct the inspection, download the route, and create a report all in under 10 minutes. I'm going to start with an Excel spreadsheet like the one shown in front of you. It has 4 columns with location, asset, inspection point, and description. Every asset has a single inspection point. If I wanted to have multiple inspection points, I would simply add a comma and then add the information. However, in this case, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to have a single inspection point. The next thing I'm going to do is go to the Route section of Thermal Studio Pro, and I'm going to click on Add a New Route. Then I'm going to import the asset list, and I'm going to select the file that I just created. In this case, I need to map all the information. However, I know that the template I'm going to use has the exact same headings as the information in my spreadsheet, so I don't need to do that today. I can simply import the file, and here we have the same route created. I'm going to give it a title, and now I'm going to add the images to each of the inspection points. At each inspection point, simply click on the inspection point and go over to the reference image and click on Add Image. In this case, we want to add the controller reference image, so there we go. Then we're going to add a reference image for the glass. Here we go. And finally, we're going to add the reference image for the docking station. Here we go. We now have reference images for the 3 different inspection points of our route. Now we need to save the route. So we're going to call this route today. Now when we go to our Windows Explorer, we can see the route is there called route today, and it's a .routex file. Now we're going to copy this file to the camera. So we select it, Control C, and we go to our FLIR camera, and we're going to put it into the routes folder on the camera. It has now been copied over. Now in our camera, we're going to go to our settings files, and we are going to go to routing, and we're going to select the route that we just created called route today. Once we've selected it, we can hit Start Inspection. With our inspection running, we simply go and start looking at the object that it is that we are going to inspect. Notice that we went from an iron bow palette to a grayscale. We did that because the reference image, as shown here, was taken in grayscale with these exact same reference materials several months ago. We're now going to make this image semi-transparent, and we're going to overlay the image on top of the target. And actually, given that this was a long time ago, I had it upside down. So let's move it around. And there we go. Now we have the target displayed properly. And we focus, and we capture the image. Now we go to the next target. The next target is the glass. Once again, we're going to make that image overlaid. And And this one was taken up close quite a while ago. Let's just make sure it's in focus. And then we capture our image. And finally, we move to our third target. This is our docking station. Once again, we line up the docking station. Like we had it more or less the previous time we captured the image, and we hit save. We've now completed our route. Now we go back to our settings. We go into the route, and we can see that we've completed 3 of our 3 assets. We select it, and we're not going to pause it, we're going to finish it. And now the route is finished, and it's ready to be put into a report. We go back to our camera. In this case, we're now going to go into the inspections folder, and we're going to select that route. Again, we're going to copy it, and we're going to put it back in that same folder as before, just so that it's easy to find. Now that we've copied our completed inspection to our desktop again, we're going to create a report. So to do that, we go to the routing section, the routing tab of our Thermal Studio report. We go to the inspections file, and we're going to open that completed inspection. It opens automatically, and we are going to create the report with the inspection with reference image. We're doing that deliberately. It is one of the default templates especially made for routing that is included with all Thermal Studio Pro. As well, you can also modify this or create your own template from scratch. And we also have support services that can help you with that process. Now we hit select, and it creates the report. The report is extremely complete and detailed. As you can see, there's a cover page. We also have a table of contents. We have a number of background pages. If these images have been taken outdoors, they would have displayed on the map. But here are the images that we took. So here is the current image with the visual, and here's the reference image of the same object that was taken back in April. Here is the mug, or the glass, again with the reference image. And here is the docking station. This particular report uses spots and will actually calculate the delta between spot 1, between the reference image and the live image. So here we show what has happened there, and it's 6.74 degrees. It also copies in all the text that was loaded. As you can see, every single image, so demo, glass, front, and also the status. We just used an OK status for all of them. And that's it. We've now created a complete report. We've created a route. We've uploaded it to the camera. We've completed a route. We have downloaded it and created a report, all in under 10 minutes. Thank you.